maybe going home at this time, So we hope that they will be able to catch up also. And because this is a very exciting meeting that we're having right now. So before we start, I believe it would be best for us to hear this welcome and a message from, of course, your formidable and powerhouse leader back in the US. So I want to give the floor to, of course, the one and only Julia Thornhill.
Oh, well, thank you, Stella. It's good to see all you. Hi, Jeffrey, Wang, Nikki, Ellie, Janet. I know I met a lot of you last night before I went to sleep. I just woke up, and it's just an honor to be on this call again. I hope you had an incredible time at corporate. Stella and her team and Lance are just phenomenal leaders on the ground. Excited for you guys. And Josie, as you all know, is a leader of leaders. You know, when something like this happens, she pivots. She didn't pause. She did her research. She did her due diligence. And she wanted to make sure she found a home that aligned with all of your hearts here in Amari, which, as you all now know, means love in Latin. And I'm here to, because of Mr. David Chung and his vision and his mindset and his tenacity and his encouragement and love for people. And I think that's what this is about. And that's what I love about this industry so much, of being in it now for almost 10 years. This is all about the people and how we can help and serve. And now we can bring this vision and this mission of mental wellness and beyond to your communities for the first time, as you are, able to really pivot and be at the forefront of a beautiful mission. So it's an honor to be on here. I cannot wait to come out to the Philippines. I can't wait to meet some of you perhaps in Orlando next month. With that said, I would love to. Is it okay if I introduce Mr. Chung Seller?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
I didn't know
please.
if Lance or anyone else was chatting, but Mr. Chung, as I mentioned yesterday, is just such a family man. When I met with him, he flew my family out the following week to meet him and see what he had created and his vision for the industry. And it's because of him and his investment in time, in resources, in money, in sweat equity. He's putting in like 100-hour weeks to make sure that Amari is constantly growing and operating at its best of the best, and to support you guys. And so as he's been here now for the last over a year and a half now. And since he's been here in Amari, it has been a complete 180. Everything has improved dramatically. He has hired the incredible people around the world, and we've already fully integrated all of Europe and most of Asia, and we will continue to grow in Asia. So if you guys came in maybe 3 years ago, we weren't ready for you, but we are definitely ready for you now. And Mr. Chung is committed to your country, to your communities, and to all of Asia. So Mr. Chung, thank you so much. He's actually just wrapped up some events for our team in Europe. We had a big 2 sold out events in the Czech Republic and the Netherlands, and he took time away from his family to be there. I believe he's still in Europe. It's 3 p.m. Europe time. So Mr. Chung, thank you so much for being on. This is Josie and Jasper and Christy and their leadership here. So we appreciate your time.
Uh, hey, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good, good. Hey, thank you, Julia. It's nice to see everyone. Sorry for we may have bad reception. I'm traveling right now, and currently I'm at Switzerland, at the hotel, and got this notice last minute. So I am excited to see all of you. And I heard very briefly a few minutes ago, the company that some of you came from, has recently closed the country. Um, and recently there was another company that happened in the United States as well, that has literally closed the company within 2 hours of notice. So it's just very sad to see, without even giving advance and have a strategy and planning ahead. But having said that, just want to say thank you for being here, and love to answer any questions that you may have for me. I have purchased this company, acquired this company about a year and a half ago. Company was a little bit struggling at that time, and because they purchased a company called Kayani, previous owner. and had a difficulty in integration for international markets. So I had the opportunity to buy the company about a year and a half ago and brought in new team to run the company. And the reason that I purchased the company at the time was really out of it was very interesting business model. I haven't never purchased or owned a direct selling company before. This was first time, and I felt the people that I met at the time, and Julia was one of those person at the meeting at my first visit to Utah to see the company, um, and there was a lot of people who needed help. A lot of people who were looking for home. There were people found a home, but the company was struggling. So what came through my mind was I felt I could help the people. I felt, oh, I could help these people with all my experience in businesses and all my resources that I have around me. So that was the decision that I made to acquire the company at the time. And so it wasn't really about the money. It was a very interesting business. And I quickly learned that this business is about the people. It's about the trust. Um, and building a community is very important. Of course, you need incredible products, you need the innovations, you need the marketing strategies, supply chain. All of those are very, very important, but most importantly is about the trust and building a company. So today, I own the company and I have hired a CEO. Her name is Isaac, and she's not here today. I guess in California it's quite early, maybe 5 a.m. there. But anyway, that's my journey. And so I guess at this point in my life, um, this is where I like to leave my legacy. As I went through many, many different company ownership, this is very, very passionate and kind of where that I would like to leave this world in Amare Global as my legacy is my journey at this point. And if anyone has any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. We could use the chat box or however Stella is want us to communicate here.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chung. I will speak in Tagalog so that some of the attendees here who would want to speak in Tagalog, we may be able to translate it. So, if you have may mga katanungan po kayo, pwede po ninyong sabihin sa amin. This is an opportunity kasi nandito po mismo yung may-ari ng ating kumpanya. So, I'm sure na meron po kayong mga nasa isip ninyo ngayon na gusto nyong itanong, then please take the opportunity to give us a message in the chat box at i-explain po natin kay Mr. Chong. So, ang importante po sa atin dito is magkaroon kayo ng tiwala dahil nandito po mismo yung may-ari ng ating kumpanya. So, again, I think there are some messages here. Okay, we are recording this because this is an opportunity, one great opportunity for you to meet our chairman and owner who's actually been very, very helpful in our market, specifically also. So we actually showed them the office, Mr. Chung, especially the leaders, and they feel so excited about the developments that's happening in our market. So it's so exciting to meet all of them. These are composed of, strong leaders, dynamic. I'm excited when we met them. We see the future, we see the vigor in each of them. And we have them here with us tonight, our leaders. Of course, Josie Tong is she's the aunt of the nation. So they call her Tita. So it's like auntie of the group and auntie of the nation. And she actually took her time to, come from Australia and meet with the team, gather the team together. But she also brought in a lot of her leaders from the group, and they're here tonight. So I can see some of their names here. Baka may mga tanong kayo dyan. I hope you get the opportunity. Jasper and Christy Clarina are also here, I guess. Hello, were they able to connect? Yes, Jasper is here. Hello, Jasper.
So, Miss Stella, I have a question and
Okay,
comment. So,
sure.
nice to meet you, Mr. Chung. And we heard about your background and the the multiple businesses that you have managed. And I was sitting there feeling very impressed of everything that you have created and achieved. And I was saying to myself, I wonder, of all the businesses, like you've had several different businesses, what is it that made you think, okay, direct sales? Have you been involved in direct sales before? So why did you choose? Number one is, why did you choose direct sales, and why Kiani?
So I have never done direct selling business at all. I was introduced to Amare from one of my employee. Mentioned this company is has some issues that they're looking for investor. So asked me, would you be interested in looking at the company at the time? I had no interest in buying any company or expanding my businesses. Absolutely no interest. But so I said, okay, I'll check it out. So we fly to Utah to Amare office, and we met our distributors, like Julia was at the room, and many other what we call presidential diamonds and diamonds was at the room. And at that moment, Josie, people were crying and people needed help. They needed support. And some of the items, inventory products was out of stock um, due to mismanagement, some sort of. And I just felt at the moment that, that like you want to help them. Like, for example, if you are, lake or ocean, when you could see somebody needs help, like somebody's drowning or somebody needs help, you just go out and you don't think about it. You don't think anything. You just go and help people. And so at that moment, when I was in that room, I felt that they needed help. And I felt I have the resources and experience to the confidence to help this company at the time. So I didn't think too much at the time. I said, you know what? They need help. Why don't we buy it? And so immediately within 24 hours of that meeting, I decided to inject the money and make a quick decisions because they needed a very quick decisions to get everyone out of inventory issues. So that was the only decision. I didn't think about, oh, how much money I'm gonna make. I didn't think about how I'm gonna build this company. I did not think about anything else. Only thing I thought about was just helping them at the moment. And so that was a decision that I made at the time. And then now at this point, I like to kind of make this company very special, unique, and hopefully the company will continue to grow and thrive after I'm gone for many, many years to come. That's the goal. And long-term goal. That is the long-term goal.
Oh.
Well, that's beautiful. I just want a second, like a continuous question, and then I'll hand it over to everybody. And so I don't know if you know so much about the Philippines, and so we were in Life Vantage, and when we opened the Philippines, I was so much, I mean, it was one of my dream is to be able to help my people, and that has become my purpose. And now that we are here and hearing your vision and what you really wanted, it's like I'm so glad that you are here with a presence in the Philippines, because we want to make it big with you. Your vision of being able to help the people, like you are in the right place, with Filipinos being so hardworking. They want a better life. They want more for their families. And so I know that direct sales, what we have here in Amari, can make a big difference. And I'm so glad that we're speaking with somebody who has this bigger vision of just be not just for yourself, because you probably don't need those other extra dollars, but your impact. I mean, I know I could see where this company is going with your impact, with your willingness to really go all in and make a big difference. It's going to be exciting. So we got to do our best, and yeah, we're very excited.
Thank you, Josie. Sometimes I look back year and a half ago when I bought the company, and I say, why did I bought the company? It's a lot of work and a lot of things to fix because the company has been mismanaged for a long time. And then I look back and I think about it, then I feel it's almost like meant to be. It's like I just feel, was it destiny? Because it just happened without planning, without even thinking about it. So now I look back and I say, well, this is meant to be, and this is my journey. And I'm going to do everything that I have in my power to make sure that this company is successful. And I've been to Philippines twice, and I love the people. I love the energy. Every time I go to Philippines, I come back with so much energy, and whenever I'm there, it reminds of me why I bought this company, and it reminds me again what is my responsibility and duties as owner of this company. So whenever I meet just the people out there, the energy they give me and the trust, it just reminds me everything. But when I'm back to office, again, I get stressed from the employees and different things going on in the companies. Then, you're back to reality. But then every time I meet leaders like you, gives me energy so much. So it's time for me to go to Philippines again soon.
Yes, sir. That's true. Wow, that's powerful, and so much meaningful words coming from our chairman. And I guess thank you for expressing that words of affirmation and acceptance from Josie. Um, like I said, when we presented to you everything a while ago, our chairman is really pouring his heart out into this business. So we're so lucky to have him. He's changing millions of lives every day, and being a part of this business of this company is, it's more than just a business. It's really more for helping more people, touching more Filipinos, creating more opportunities for us, and giving us the platform to strengthen and show the world what we can do and who we are. So we're so glad that Mr. Chung is the owner and the person leading us into this company. So are there other things that you might want to ask from some of the leaders that we have here? Everybody's like so quiet. I feel like you're absorbing the words from our chairman. Okay, Don. Yes, I saw your hand raising. You can unmute. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, Ma'am Stella. And hi, Sir David. It's nice to see you personally, although it's via online. Anyway, sir, I was so amazed with your profile, especially the depth of your finances, as well as the compensation plan. My question about the product is here in the Philippines, there are lots of products or somewhat similar to the component, the products that we have heard a while ago. Now, how can we be assured of that the product will be much more competitive? Just like in our previous company, we have what we call we boast of the activation. We're not a supplementation company, but we are a activation company. So what makes Amare to be more competitive in the next few years to come with regards to the product and the resource and development that we have in Amare. With regards to the company
Hello, Don. I
naman,
don't
my
know.
second question is regards to the transparency of the finances or the um, financial standing of the company, because some other companies are uh, are closing down without even the distributors knowing it already. It's happening already. So, what are the contingencies of the company when it comes to those kind of cases?
Yeah.
That's it, ma'am.
Yeah. So Dahan, so I look at this as a two question. Question number one was the product and innovation. And let me answer the question number one. So question number one, so the product and innovation is the one of the key to success in business. For business to become successful for all of us, I look at all of you as my business partner. I am your partner and you are my partners. And for us to become successful, you need many, many things. Obviously, you need money, you need marketing strategy, you need social media, many, many things. But the most important of all the things is the product's quality. Does it have efficacy? Does it have clinical studies that shows that it really works? And then on top of that is a unique, it's very unique that no one else has. So these are the things that we'll be working on. And also what I noticed in short period in Philippines also is that the price in the United States and Philippines, you have a different value. So sometimes the price may be very high in Philippines, in their market compared to where it could be reasonable in the United States. So these are the things that needs to be understood. And so for us, it's all about innovation, all about products. So behind the scene, we have a 3 years, next 3 years of already innovation pipeline, what we're going to launch. And I've been informed by Stella that Philippines takes a long time to register product compared to some other countries. So we have to start quickly to make sure they have the products, and then they have and also you have to be, I think Philippines needs the HALA certificates on the products. And so many, many things that we need to work on. So that's very, very important. And number two, your question was the finance. So for me, remember, I didn't buy this company to make money or for money. So, you know, that's secondary. Primary is to how to build Amare Global as a reputational company that's very reputable, that people could trust. That's most important. So if you create a business that you under promise and over deliver to your people, if you create a company, a reputation of a high quality products that you have, then you create a reputation of a company that's not no out of stock inventory. Make sure you have the inventories. So once you create this many areas of great reputations, then you just become successful. And it's no different than you. You have your downlines and your team, and you create your reputation, who you are. And so people just come. And so it's your business, it's my business, it's all same. It's who you are as as a person. So for me, in my, I guess almost 35 years of running my own company, maybe close to 40 years. And I think I started around age 23, 24 years old. And when I look back, how did I became successful was really only one thing was being reputation. So in our company, that's what we need to do, same thing, and build a reputation. And then everything else just comes naturally. It's just like even you don't want the money, it just comes to you because you have done all the right things. So that's how I built all my life. And so in Amare, this is what we need to do. Financially, of course, we are strong. The company has no debt. We have zero debt. We don't borrow money from anybody or any bank or anything. It's all cash injections for me personally, um, and continue to invest in this company. But most important is, and that's why we have a Stella who that I believe has same philosophy as I do, that always promise and make sure you deliver your promises. And so Stella is new to joined our company less than a year ago, and be part of our team. So we have changed many executives in our company after I purchased the company, and I'm trying to find the executives who have same philosophy as I do, um, and under promise and over deliver, and make sure that we're not a company. You know, when I first bought the company, my previous executive was always talking about, oh, we are going to be a billion dollar company. And, I was not interested in that. I was interested in building a special company, a company that has great reputations, great products, and $1 billion. If you just do what you need to do, it will just come to you. So we don't need to go for money. We just go for quality and reputation. Then money just will come. Just want to share those two things.
Well, I hope that satisfies your question, Don. And I believe the answer of our chairman speaks volumes, and you can see the sincerity of what he has built in this company. So, do we have other more questions that people wants to ask at this point?
Maybe Jasper?
Oh yeah, Jasper, do they have a good connection at this point?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh,
Hi,
hi, Jasper.
David. Nice to see you. So I just want to show you. We've been to rough days since yesterday. So wait. I just want to show you. Yeah, the gangs are here with me now. Say hi.
Wow, celebration.
Yeah, we're having a quick McDonald's dinner or what with the Zoom. So yeah, so before this call, I was assuming that I'm gonna throw out like a lot of questions, but after hearing your story, like your heart and your vision, and a while ago in the office, we've asked already a lot of questions, technical questions, and they all been answered and beautifully. So actually, I don't have a question anymore. So I'm just really excited and just want to say thank you because you're pouring your heart into this company. That's the only worries that we have actually because when we did the business, the last business that we have that just closes, we pour everything like our heart and soul, as in everything on it. So it's really devastating that you know it closes. So that's the only worries that we have because I know for a fact that these guys, when we if we're gonna start this business, we're really gonna run this business like fast as we can, getting the dreams. We just want to make sure that the companies really will back us up in getting those dreams. And now hearing from you, like how you started this company is really such an amazing story. So it feels so good that the worries you just erase my worries personally when I hear you, like how you run this business, your integrity and your everything in your vision. So I just want to thank you for this opportunity. Company, a door closes for us, and it's so good thing to know that a new and a beautiful big door it just opened for us. And thank you for this opportunity to welcome us with your team. So we're really excited and happy to work with you guys. So thank you so much.
But
Thank you so
thank,
much.
thank you, Jasper. Okay.
Thank you so much, everybody. Mr. Chung has given us his time despite, the travels and the events that he is in. And we're very sorry, but we have to cut this one now because Mr. Chung has to jump off to another meeting again. We would like to thank, of course, our chairman, Mr. Chung, for giving us this time and for providing answers to the new members of our family. So thank you so much, Mr. Chung.
Thank you. And I am looking forward to meet every one of you individually soon in Manila, or someplace in Philippines in very near future, sometime this year. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chung. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chong.
So
Bye-bye.
everyone, thank you so much. Baka may tanong pa kayo. Julia is here, who's
Yeah, hi
equally
guys.
very supportive in all of the things that we're doing right now. My God, you are in good hands with Tita Josie's guidance and support that you have been receiving. Plus, my gosh, you are with the Julia Thornhill of the Amari Company. I see many great things happening in your team right now. So Julia, you want to wrap this up? You want to say something?
I think Josie, she was going to share some things really quickly, and then
No, I was just,
we're gonna game plan after this.
yeah. No, I was just going to say I'm excited that we have a lot of new people on tonight. We had a lot of people this morning, and we filled the office today. I just think this today, remember today. Today's the 19th of June. This is our day one. This is our new beginning. And we've already made a commitment that we're going to produce the next diamond of Amari Philippines, right?
The
And
first
so
Amare Diamond.
yeah, for those of you who are in southern Philippines, it's so good to see so many of you. And I think a lot of you were not on the call today. So I want you to hear from our top leader, this lady here. When Tara told me about her, I Googled her, I checked it out, and I go, oh my gosh, really, this is it's definitely God has put us together. So Miss Julia, we're so excited.
Well, thank you, Josie. I don't want to take up too much of everyone's time. I know it's late, and some of you have been in the office all day, learning all the things. But I just want to say I've been in this. Again, my heart goes out to everything that you've gone through. I've been down that path before. It can be really scary. But what I do know is that when one door closes, another one opens. And I'm so grateful to be here with all of you, and to be here with Josie and Jasper. It's great to connect with you and all of you. Some of you have already messaged me on Facebook and DMing me, and we have a great group. And so some of you have already met kind of my upline, who's Mr. James Bradford, and then Mr. Carl Taylor, who owned Kyani, who's direct to the company. And it's not just me and Josie. There's a whole other, upline support that you guys need. And we've been building in Asia combined with over 20 years experience out there. I just came back from Australia and New Zealand when we went to launch that market and had Happy Juice on the ground. And my husband and I love this industry. It's been 10 years now. I've been to 44 countries, 11 with my two little kids, and I can't wait to take them to Asia. I've only really been to Dubai and Turkey, which really isn't Asia, right? So I'm excited to get out there and spend some time and meet all of you and be on the ground and create something beautiful and magical together. I've met a lot of leaders in my career, dozens with years and years of experience, but I can tell you, Josie and Jasper and Chrissy, there's truly special people that really care. And I'm so grateful that you got to meet David Chung. Now, I think you understand his heart, and you saw what I saw when I first met him to really create something really beautiful and magical in Amari. You guys are just coming in at such the right time to really mold the culture out there, and the team and Lance and Stella are there to support you guys to be able to have offices on the ground and distribution on the ground and just getting more products on the ground for you guys. It's beautiful timing. And so, yeah, Josie, I don't know if I know I've kind of presented a little bit of our system and all of that, but it's just an honor to be on this call with you guys, and I can't wait to do life with each and every one of you.
Oh my gosh. So, wow, this meeting is really, really like, giving me some chills right now because the excitement is like very palpable and the future is really brighter for everyone. So, I don't know, you guys, if you have plans to have your meetings also, But if there are no other questions, and I know you guys are also, it's getting late. Some of you are still having dinner this at this late hour. Some are still traveling, probably from the office going back home. So it has been a really wonderful day, and we can't wait to see Julia here in the Philippines and meeting every one of you. So it's going to be a really exciting journey for all of us. So yeah, Tita Josie, any message? Any things that you want to say?
I think that's it. So tomorrow, guys, let just watch out. We have a few events coming up, so watch the chat, and we're going to create a new group chat for those who, for those of you, because I know you're all going to be part of Amare. So let's do a group chat so that we know what's happening and what events are coming up. So we're going to go. There's going to be have multiple events every day. It's going to happen. So who's ready? Drop in the chat. I want to see who is ready. Drop ready in the chat because I'm truly ready, and we want to see we want corporates and Julia to see where everybody is at. So we want to see how many are ready to go and create the bonfire for Amari Philippines. So
Wow, look at the messages there. So overpowering. This is recorded, by the way. So this is going to be the receipt that we'll be asking everyone. This is your commitment. Awesome, everyone.
wow, for the Davao team, you are very lucky. And I hear Jeffrey, Maki, Ma'am Ellie, and Paz, they all went to the Davao office and already have their photo taken. So there you go.
Wow, great. So thank you, everyone. We hope for you to have a really great evening. I know you guys are still gonna be chatting and talking and summarizing what happened today. So we look forward to seeing you all again. Should there be questions at your end, please don't hesitate to connect. Thank you so much, Julia. And of course, we will be connecting. We hope to see you soon. Tita Josie, you're awesome. Thank you. Very, powerful woman. Have a great evening, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.